Hey guys, welcome back to shop. Today we're going to be working on the Sub100 again. We're going to be installing a hidden receiver hitch on this, and so to do that I got a 70-ish GM fold down license plate. These things mount on the rear bumper, so you can fold down and put gas in them like in my Chevelle. For this application, we're going to mount this bad boy right to the roll pan. Right in the middle of the roll pan behind this, we're going to cut a little square hole out for the hitch to go into the receiver. We're going to mount the receiver up behind the roll pan so you can't see any of it. And then when we need to use this thing as a truck and pull something, we'll slide the hitch in there. The license plate will stay folded down and we'll be able to use it. And then when we pull the hitch out, license plate will snap back up and nobody will know that this thing has a hitch. So let's get to it. Like and subscribe, tell a friend, we appreciate it. Thank you. Okay, so I have mounted the receiver up in here and clamped it, and then with some random teal spray paint I had laying around in the garage that the wife bought, I just sprayed those holes, and then I sprayed through the receiver to get that square so I know where to drill my 4 holes in the corner and then get this piece cut out. So that's where the hitch will slide through. So I've got the new holes drilled. We did have to move it back a little bit farther than I actually remembered we were going to, just because I forgot we had cut probably 4 inches of the back of the frame off here on the Suburban. So I will pull the license plate off now and see about getting this hole cut out. Alright, well, I'll clean the hole up and pull the receiver hitch down. We're going to have to sandblast it and get it painted, but I think that'll work pretty good. We'll probably run a hitch in upside down like that, since this thing's lowered a little bit, just to help the trailer ride a little more level. I think if I have it drop, I think it'll put it, I think once you get the weight on it, it'll probably be too low, and the trailer will ride nose down, but we can play with that once we figure out how it fits with the trailer. I just want to be damn sure I don't back the trailer up or have the trailer hit this. Okay, so since the license plate mounting tabs don't go up high enough to get to this lip right here, and the way the roll pan rolls up into this, there's not enough room to really get a screw or a bolt through there without running into the roll pan. I've decided I'm going to take this piece of 1/4 inch steel I had in the scrap pile, and I will drill 2 holes in it there and there, and I'll tap this piece of steel, and then that'll hold that'll give me enough drop down to get the mounting bracket on. And I also am going to drill a hole. What is this? A 2-inch hole right here for the trailer plug. So that'll go behind the license plate as well. Everything will be nice and clean, and it'll look like nothing's there. Got the receiver hitch sandblasted. Took forever to get the rust and powder coat off, but I think it'll be worth it. It's not looking like a huge rusty pile of crap anymore. Got a coat of etching primer on it. Let that dry, and I'll hit it with some black paint, and we'll get it put in. All right, got the receiver hitch painted, and I'm gonna let it dry for a little bit. Got it mocked up here. These two top bolts are tapped into this plate steel. It's nice and solid. I was worried it'd be a little flimsy, but it's super sturdy. I did have to modify the lid for the trailer plug. That little clip that was coming out here to get your finger under was sticking out too far, so it was kind of holding out the plate like that. So I just cut that off. I'll come in here with some sort of I don't know, epoxy, JB Weld, something to fill all those holes in and smooth that out. But now it sits good and flat, nice and solid. So take it all apart, and I'll sandblast this and get a couple coats of paint on it. And while that's drying, we'll get the receiver put in. It's really funny the way things work out. So looking for the receiver hitch bolts in my random bolt bucket for the Sub 100. This is all the bolts left over from the project. Look what I found sitting in there. By golly, that is the steering rack for the Prelude. That's a piece I looked for 2 hours for the other night and couldn't find it anywhere. It was sitting in with the damn Ford parts. So cool. I'll put that right here on the car so we don't lose it again. That's a good deal. Alright, that's going to be a wrap on the hidden receiver hitch. I think this is the way to go when you got a roll pan or you got something that you want to look clean and smooth, but you still may use it. I probably won't pull a lot of stuff with this, but there's a chance I might use it. We've kicked around the idea of getting a vintage teardrop camper and painting it up to match a truck, so we might do that in the future. But all you gotta do is pull the pin, slide out the hitch, and you are good to go. Nobody would know that you had a hitch on there. So super clean, I like it. All right, well, that's gonna be all for this one. We'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.